So this week we're talking about, in our education segment, we're talking about the leadership team and what's involved in the leadership. The leadership team is a key part of making this event run every week, and we've got some key roles here, and I'll just introduce them to you. Nabil Salameh is the chapter president. The president's role is to chair the meeting, make sure we're all on time, and keep us all together. So Nabil is taking on that role at the moment. We also have Paul, our vice president.
Good morning. Good morning, Paul.
The vice president's role is to chair the membership committee and to assist the president in any way he can and make sure everything runs smoothly, and also to keep us on track, because we set goals each year, every 6 months actually, and make sure that we're on track and making sure that everyone knows where we're at. The treasurer, Chris Lamming, over here.
Morning all. Morning.
Chris manages all the dues and the finances of the group, so he's the one who makes sure that's all in order, and also manages the speaker roster. So this week we've got Brian speaking, and every week we have a member present for 10 minutes on a topic about their business. So it's an opportunity that comes around every roughly 6 months for every member to get up and have a talk a little bit more in detail about their business. Next we've got Brad, and Brad is part of the membership committee. The membership committee are involved in new members and assessing and going through making sure new members understand what BNI is all about, and making sure that new members fit into BNI. And Brad and Chris, who is 2 people away from him, Chris is the other membership committee member. So Brad and Chris both take that role on together, and they're involved in membership renewals as well. Every year, members have to go through a process of renewing and making sure they're up to date with what we do. In the middle there, we've got John.
Morning, John.
John is the mentor coordinator. So as soon as you join up and become a member of BNI, we actually take you step by step through the process. We don't just chuck you in a big room like this. We make sure you get up to speed and understand what's going on. So it's a very important part and a very important role. Another important role is the visitor host. We've got Anastasia and Kathleen. You will have met them this morning. They introduce the visitors to the group, go through the process, and also follow up with the visitors afterwards to make sure that they understand and make sure they can give us some feedback on the group and how it runs. And last but not least, Cheryl is our... Cheryl's the event coordinator and ran a fantastic event last week, the Christmas in July. So we have a couple of social events a year as part of the group. So there's more to the group than just the meeting here each week. And this is the leadership team that directs us along the way. And the whole reason for doing all of this introduction is because we're going to have, in a couple of months' time, a new leadership team coming up. We've got an expression of interest form for the members. So if a member hasn't already got one, grab one off me. What we would like people to do is to fill that out and let us know what roles they feel they would like to participate in the next term. The next term starts in October. It's as of the very first meeting of October. But what we're doing this year is to have a little shadowing opportunity. So over the next month, you'll get to work with the existing member, the existing leadership team member, and understand their role. They'll hand it over so that it's a smooth transition. And in September, there's further training. So the training that is provided by BNI as part of the process, that will be done in September, and there's an opportunity there to learn about the specific role. So they're the people, and that's what we'd like you to do this week. And particularly if you could get that expression of interest form in, if every member could do that and get that back to Nabil or myself by next week, that'd be a fantastic thing. And that's education for this week. Thank you so much for listening.
Fantastic.